Hey everyone, Dab here. Sorry I haven't really streamed the last 2 days. Just had a lot going on in my head. I've been playing Diablo. Just took a break from streaming for 2 days, but I'm back to give an update on everything that's going on in this world of Sanctuary. I am Paragon level 170. We're running my own version of a Lightning Spear build again. Not sure if I'm gonna stick with it, or eventually I might jump on Barbarian still and try to make it work. Since everyone's complaining about how bad Barbarian is. But with this build, it's going alright. It's going alright. Currently on Torment 2. I have the damage for Torment 3, but I need to work on my survivability before I go into Torment 3. Right now in Torment 3, I get one shot pretty easy, so we don't really like that. I mean, I killed them pretty fast too, but I always talk about the first step of winning is staying alive. You know, you can't kill them if you're already dead. But with that, I do have some items I could switch out to get more life, but I'm not even done with my Paragon board. There's a lot of that, and I still have a lot of glyphs to level up. So that's one focus right now is leveling glyphs. Uh, all the glyphs can go up to level 45 now for a new legendary power in this season. And yeah, later when one of my friends gets on, we're gonna try to show you how to farm Forgotten Souls, because it turns out Forgotten Souls are one of the hardest to get resources there are in the game now. Well, it's mainly because they made everything use the shit out of it. It's horrible. Like all the masterworking uses it. Putting aspects on gear uses it. So if you're sitting there just trying to like re-roll your masterworking over and over again to get that triple crit, you're gonna burn through all your Forgotten Souls just like that. Has a freaking increasing cost, like whenever you're paying gold on doing stats. Sorry if I cough too much. Vapes make me cough a lot more than flour. Uh, my lungs are a little messed up from exposure to burn pits and burn barrels in Iraq. I was a smoker of cigarettes for a long time too, but the combination of those was bad. Oddly enough, 3 years ago I quit all nicotine, and I've been having some THC since then, and my lungs have stayed the same. They haven't gotten worse. So yeah, there's a lot to this stuff that marijuana comes straight from the ground to human consumption. Sorry. A little bit of my rambling. While I got it in my head, I know that they've changed how stuff's written some during my lifetime. But when I was young, I remember, because I have a photographic memory, I remember that Genesis 1:11 read, "And God brought forth all herb-bearing plants and all herb-bearing seeds and plants, and saw they were good." That is marijuana. It is marijuana. It is an herb. It is a plant. It has seeds. It has flowers. Oh my God. And it doesn't have to be messed with. It can go straight from growing to human consumption. And that is why it works good for the body. Because it doesn't have all this other shit added to it. All the other shit being added to stuff is what's making us sick. Sorry, rant over for now. You'll hear it a lot. I got my own rants after being disabled and stuff and a career in military intelligence. Yeah. Don't worry, I won't ever say anything classified. Alright, so currently I'm at 2,881 life. So that might be good for Torment 3 now. Last time I tried Torment 3, I was actually at like 1,500 life. You know, me and my glass cannon ass. With that freaking... Yeah, stuff would look at me and I get one shot. But concern is also armor. I need to get an armor roll somewhere. Hmm. Yeah, maybe... I don't need Frost Nova on that. I've been holding off on, spending too many resources. This Frost Nova, I don't need that. Okay. Plenty of resources here, can get expensive though. Intelligence, okay, that's a start. But we want armor. Definitely need armor. Intelligence is great and all, but once again, you gotta stay alive. We need armor here, and we need the max armor gem in each of these. But they're fucking expensive. Wow. Well, they cost Forgotten Souls too, I think. Of course. Yay, 2 more. Hey, there we go. Hey, 233, 235. It's not bad, right? I'd say that is a decently rolled piece of armor there. There's a lot of stuff I'd rather have on the top too, but hey, I got armor. It's got lightning spear. It's got ice armor duration. And as you can see, I'm using ice armor. Makes me unstoppable. Grants damage reduction. I don't use flame shield. I do have teleport now. For a while there, I didn't have teleport, but teleport fits in better at higher level. Let's see, and so aspects. We got ice armor, and then increased damage with ice armor, and increased damage to frozen with ice armor. It's nice. Because frozen is also known as a staggered boss. Remember that. When you're talking about trying to kill a boss faster, any type of crowd control effect is staggered. Bosses cannot be crowd controlled, but when they're staggered, they're considered to have all crowd control types. And then over here we got Frozen Orb. Pretty big nerf on this season. They had explode twice, and you know each explosion was a reduction in the cooldown. And to go along with that, this is almost like they were nerfing the build I was using, with where I was focused on attack speed and just trying to pulse the orb faster. So with that, it's still working for me though. I'll show you why. Frozen Orb deals 50% increased damage, explodes additional time. That familiar duration's bad. I need to re-roll that actually. Yeah. Shoot. Let me go do that now. Earlier when I first got it, I was actually using familiar. Well, I still got familiars there. It helps, but might want something else. What do we have here? Alright. Honestly, I'd rather have lightning spear cooldown reduction. That's what you want. But we want 12.5, and you know, honestly, we got a lot of scrolls, reroll tempers. Yeah, we're gonna spend it on this one. We got a fucking attack speed crit chance there, hell yeah. And honestly, that intelligence should probably be crit damage. I'm gonna leave it alone for right now though. See, last season, the moment you got what you needed to stop there. You didn't want to mess up what you were doing. But now, if you look over here, it's a little grayed out, but we have these scrolls restorations. You can get them like almost every single horde from the middle chest, right? I got a bunch of my stash too, I think. But use to restore all tempering charges on an item. Alright, so right here on resources, conjuring, we can just use up all of our tempers as we want. Keep going for what we want. Alright. 9.5, it's mid-range. I would keep it if not for the fact it has 2 GAs, or greater fixes. With 2 GAs, I'm going to keep going. I want a 12.5. I'm greedy today. Boom, boom, back to 7. And it doesn't remove the temperings. I don't know if it was supposed to when they thought about it doing that, but yeah, it does not remove the temperings that it had. You just reset your 7. Fuck yeah, there we go. 12.5. I'll be happy with 12. 12 or 12.5. 12 and up. And again, I talk about it a lot. Whenever you like hit craft, it's okay to hit skip. People are paranoid about hitting skip and messing up the stats. The moment you hit temper, it's already done. I'll show. So right now we got 32.5 familiar. Temper. It is now 28% familiar. Skip. 28 familiar. Resource. Conjuration. It is now 31 familiar. Jeez. And we got Ice Blade cooldown. Not the worst thing. But we definitely want Oh shit, that reminds me of the ice blades. I was trying one rune. I got it. Oh, okay, shit, something else. Yeah, sorry, excuse me. Come on. You son of a biscuit. What do you mean you reach your tempered reroll limit? Dear Lord. What is that then? 14 tries and no luck? Oh, look at that. You can only do it once, huh? Okay. Well, back to where we started, right? Holy shit, that was like 11 attempts. Alright. So you can only use the scroll once. I guess probably should have read the subtext on that. Is it on there? Only usable once per item. I got it. Anyone out there in chat was probably like, ah, no, stop, don't do that. No. No. It's okay. Still in that last 7, it's like I only got the 8.5? Really? Come on. Always remember to keep all your experience bonuses going. What do I want here, though? I think crit chance. Alright, so with the build. Showed the aspects. Trying to focus on crit damage where you can. We want crit chance and attack speed, then intelligence. Just like last season, the crit damage is important because of the lightning spear aspect, where it still has the damage increased by 100% multiplicative of the critical strike damage bonus. Except for right now, I'm trying out lightning spear damage instead of just critical strike damage, because I'm also doing the chance for lightning spear to deal double damage. So yeah, I'm hoping for a chance for like a bigger boom right there, you know, to combine with the other critical strike damage that I have. It seems to work pretty good so far. I mean, eventually I want to get a second weapon, and I'm going to temper the second weapon to like have crit damage instead. The 975 max life, I did have damage there, but yeah, I was too squishy. I needed more life. You got to be able to take at least one hit. I couldn't take one hit on Torment 3. We'll find out soon if I can. I have a lot of masterworking that still needs to be done too. But that goes into the problem that we're going to try talking about later. And that's that Forgotten Souls are getting harder to come by, and everything uses them, like masterworking. If I want to go from, look at this, Forgotten Souls 6, look at that. And each of these sources will demonstrate each of them. We got Tortured Gifts and Hell Tides, Infernal Hordes, Understated Cuirass, Shark Sigil, and Bartering. We'll demonstrate Bartering if we can. It's random. But yeah, the other sources, it's small numbers, like a couple here, a couple there, not really what you're wanting, you know. But it takes a long time, and then it's like it. Hold on one sec. Just got a link looking at. Oh, nice, nice. Very nice. There's this thing about gifted subscriptions. Now they can help. Man, very stuffy. Stuffy, ears are clogged, nose is clogged. It's a vape. Throat's clogged. Very stuffy in here. Alright. Sorry, let's see, squirrel, huh? Alright, so this one, as you can see, the cost increases as you go up, which sucks even more, right? But we like this one. Again, just like last season, I'm using Axo Conduits to help kill single target and stuff faster. It also gives me some more resource generation and maximum. It gives me a little more damage reduction. And it's just free damage overall, and more lightning damage out on the field too. And the more lightning damage I have going on, the better. Anyways, but they are replaceable, so the chain lightning overall is replaceable.
One of my better pieces.
Chain lightning. I think I would prefer resource generation and maximum there. Alright. Headpiece. I haven't really got anything that great, but this is actually turning out pretty good for me. Because Lightning Spear stuns a lot. This happens a lot when whenever it's off cooldown. It has the cooldown reduction stat that we want. It's got some damage to elites. And of course, all stats and max life. Those are all good. So it's got all stats we want. There's just some items that are better, right? Chest piece, important because we're using ice armor right now. If we go all unique, then we'd have to replace everything for ice armor, and instead of ice armor, we'd probably have flame shield. Which then, I mean, it also gets into like, do we use familiar or ice armor? Because having familiar out, I mean, that's one reason they nerfed how many stacks you can get out this season, because they added familiar. Like, it would be broken how many if the rules existed from last season. We'd all easily have like 40, 50 conjuration stacks because of how the familiars work and stuff. And, yeah. And they put a limit on familiars. They reduced a lot of resources for conjuration stacks, but it's still strong. It is still strong. One of the biggest things they nerfed was moving the conjuration cooldowns reduced when Frozen Orb explodes. They moved that to the top, right? They moved it to the top so it doesn't increase when you masterwork. And then, so they slowed it down there, and they removed a pulse off Frozen Orb here. Rakanoth's Wake's a good, well-rounded pair of boots for this season. Specifically because you do need more resistance to all elements. We need more cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction is more important because they took away a lot of things we were using last season. So like me, I got cooldown reduction here. I got it on the helmets. Let's see, I got it on this ring. Yeah. Working on some cooldown reduction. Let's see what we got here. Also new for the season, we have our rune word system. Now, in order to have rune words start dropping for you, you have to progress the story to where I'm currently at Act 7, Vessel of Hatred, Darkening Clouds. With that, I had just completed the one to unlock rune words. So, progress the story enough. I look about like this. At about this point of progress, you'll have access to the rune word system. Until then, someone can give you the rune words to equip. But once you get that, they'll start dropping from you from a lot of sources, and then like every tormented boss drops one. So really, you don't want to kill tormented bosses until you unlock it. Because there are some good, and there are also a bunch that people want to sell. You know, there's some that sell for like 100 million. Excuse me. Let's see, one of those being this one, the Lith. Sorry, the congestion. Alright. All right, so this rune word system, it gives us a lot of cool powers. It can make you a lot better. They fit like puzzle pieces, and they come in rarities. As you can see, you got the standard blue, yellow, orange, right? That's what we all know. Where it's like the magic, rare, legendary. Puzzle pieces, you got top and bottom. You can fit any combination you want of top and bottom. The creativity is up to you, and you can wear two combinations and items that have two slots. So with that, for the season, they added an extra slot to the helmet. So you can see in my helmet and my legs, I have two different sets. So let's see, on each one, the top one is going to be your what you might consider your generator. The resource is called offering. So if you look at this one, you gain offering when you travel 5 meters. So read it like a sentence like that, top and bottom. You gain 50 offering when you travel 5 meters, right? And this one beside it, you gain 25 offering when you stand still while fighting for 0.3 seconds. So that means 0.9 seconds can be 75 offerings. So that's what, roughly about 80-ish, 80, 85 offering, a second, right? And then gain 1,000 offering when you become injured or crowd control. Cooldown 10 seconds. That's a pretty cool one. I'll show that in just a minute. It can make a cool combo. Let's say you take this one, gain 50 offering, travel 5 meters, right? I'm going to show 2 ways they work. So yeah, those are examples of generators. Let's see, then we have, when you cast Evade, you get offering. When you cast the same non-channeled skill 3 times in a row, right? Let's see, but I have one, there's a legendary one I have equipped, or rare, I forget. But it's whenever you use a cooldown, you get offering. So yeah, that's a sorcerer, right? If you drink a health potion, so like if you have temerity or soulbrand on, and you can just use health potions at will, and you can just get 200 offering at will, right? So that can make for some pretty sick combinations. All right, then puzzle pieces. So you got top, bottom, generators, ways to gain offering. Now we want to spend the offering, right? So let's see. I got one I gave my friend earlier. It's called OHM. OHM. It's gain barbarian warcry, which is increase your damage for 6 seconds, right? 15% or something. So no matter what class you are, like if you gain enough offering, you will automatically use warcry and get a damage buff, right? It did give you berserking, but they nerfed it and made it bad. I mean, it's not bad, it's still decent, but there's a lot of better ones. But it did give you both damage buff and berserking, which berserking is its own damage buff. So that was it giving you 2 different multiplicative damage buffs. So it's like out of nowhere you get like a times 15 times 15, and your damage just went boom, right? I mean, it's still pretty good. If your class doesn't have Warcry, that's a pretty big add, right? Wouldn't do so much for a barbarian. I like this one. Requires 1,000 offering. Cooldown 1 second. Gain +3 to all skills for 7 seconds. Now what that means is, if you can get it, if you can gain 1,000 offering every 7 seconds, you get +3 to all skills. And that overflow increase duration, if I'm reading all this right, that means if you get 2,000 offering every 7 seconds, that'd be +6 to all your skills, right? Or every time you got 1,000 offering, you'd get +3, right? And the 7 seconds would be overlapping each one. I wonder if it'd keep resetting the 7 seconds. That'd be fucking amazing. So examples like that. So like right here, gain 1,000 offering if you become injured or crowd control. So if you become crowd control, you get plus to all your skills. That's an example. Probably not the best. But if you're always moving around, you could always be gaining. And then maybe if you move enough in the 7 seconds, you get it. You know, just an example. Standing still, that's, let's see, 75 every 0.9. 0.9 into 7. Shit, that's public math. And I'm smoking. But you can do the math. 0.9 into 7, but then times the 25 or whatever. And, you know, you get the idea. You're trying to see how many times you can trigger this as it happens. This one, your next skill cast will be a guaranteed critical strike and overpower, right? So I mean, there's probably got to be a way to work that in somehow, some way. I like this one. I got this one of mine. Requires 300 offering, cooldown 3 seconds. So every 3 seconds, I'm trying to hit 300 offering. Get Spiritborn's Vortex, kind of like Diablo 3's Monk. You deal damage and pull stuff into you. So I got that and my Godslayer crown. That'll be like pulling stuff into me. Works. I like it so far.
You welcome me when no one else would.
That's random, Baryana, but okay, you're welcome. Okay. Mm. Here's another cool one. So this one, invoke the Barbarian's challenging shout, taunting enemies, reducing your damage taken. So it leaves off on here that you also get Fortify, right? Not sure if that's a happy accident or what, but much like with the Warcry one, the Ohm rune, Warcry, you also got Berserking, which is like one of the skill nodes with the ability. You got the skill nodes with Challenging Shout. So if you're familiar with Barbarian, if you select Challenging Shout, right, you can also increase your life, reduce damage taken, different things like that, or reduce your damage taken. But one would also be Fortify, right? And this one, it's reported it's giving 15% Fortify every time you do it. So it is also a good thing to think about. So say if you're a sorcerer and you don't really fortify a lot or at all, you now have a way to fortify. With that, you have a mercenary that can also fortify. So 2 ways now a sorcerer can fortify. That's more damage reduction if you start thinking about Torment 3, Torment 4. Speaking of damage reduction, here's a way to get the Rogue's Dark Shrouds. Reduce damage taken per shroud, or per shadow, right? 150 offering, cooldown 1 second, you can gain multiple shadows, so you could actually just keep that going real fast. Or hell, 150 offering, you get injured, 1,000 offering, and suddenly 1,000 divided by 150, come on, that's what, 6 2/3? Yeah, boom. Movement speed, same concept. 50 offering. That means you get 1,000 offering and you can run fast. This one, get barrier. The Q. 300 offering, get a barrier, overflow, increase duration. Another combination here. 1,000 offering, and you get 1,000 offering worth barrier here. I like this one as well. Probably more offensive. Invoke Necromancer's Horrid Decrepify. Slowing enemies, reduce their damage, and letting you execute them. So it's survivability and helps you kill trash faster. Max life. Spirit Wolf. Multiple Spirit Wolves. Hey, that go into something if you got something for wolves, right? No. Crit chance. Resources. Pestilent Swarm. Barbarian Earthquake. That has potential right there. Even on Barbarian. Rogue Stun Grenades. And there's another one. I gave it to a friend. I forget the name of it, but it was like a huge like life save, give you unstoppable and stuff like that. And you tie it to this one, and it's like the moments you become injured or crowd control, you get the life save and unstoppable, movement speed, all types of shit. It had like 4 things you get, but it's tied perfectly with this for 1,000 offering. It's like become injured, boom, it happens, and yeah, it worked out good. That would work out real good if someone's trying to get carried. The person being carried should wear stuff like that, right? Let's see, the ones I'm wearing right now, I got, let's see, it's a Pock Watt. So Pock, that is whenever you spend 5% of your max resource, you get 5 offering. So 100% of my resources, 100 offering. And yeah, you'll see when I play, like I'm always using resources. So that means I'm always invoking the Necromancer's Horde Decrepify. That's what that means. And then, other one, we got You'll cry. That's what I say to my enemies. You'll cry, mother pugilistic. And unleashing. Cast a skill with a cooldown, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, counting the charges. 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cooldowns to use when everything's available. Cast a skill with a cooldown 6 times to invoke the Spiritborn's Vortex, dealing damage and pulling enemies. Remember, I'm reducing my cooldowns as well, so it works pretty good. But I could switch that out, huh? So, see, what's be something that'd be around 100 and happen faster? That'd take a bit, huh? But 7 seconds. Could it happen? 7 seconds. Do 1,000 offering? What was that 50 for each one? Maybe it's a possibility or close to it. I don't know if it's worth it though. Let's see. Could do the challenging shout, right? Reduce damage taken and yeah, I could either pull men and deal damage, or I could give myself damage reduction. I think I might try that. So yeah, I need to take off that one. I got Yule and that one. On socket. You also have rune crafting. So like this one. CEH. CEH, I got 3 of them here. So 3 of them, chance to grant a random rune of magic quality, chance to grant a random rune rare quality. So if you got 3 you don't want, you can turn it into something else. 4,000 on those 3, and we get Ka-chow! Creative Seh! Wish I knew where what Seh was. Or did it tell me? Jeez. Oh, I got another Yule. That's awesome. Oh no, I took that out. My bad. Alright. Let's go with the cooldown. And we wanted the barbarians, right? Yeah, we'll try that out. Because essentially, it's permanent, fortify, and damage reduction for me. That's a lot of damage reduction. So now that I got mine equipped, I guess I just keep trying to combine stuff. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Alright, I guess that's part of the game. Just trying to get all the legendaries you can, huh? Got a bunch of keys here. Let's see. Yeah, my friend Chef is cooking dinner. Don't know when they'll be back. Sometime later. Yeah, I know. So one of the places we're going to demonstrate is. Oops, shit. Oh yeah. By the way, I don't know if you know. You can access the wardrobe from your inventory when you're in town. Maybe out and about. I'll double check. But for the Forgotten Souls, one of the places it comes from is the Dark Citadel. That is content. It takes 2 players for different raid bosses. Every raid boss has some type of mechanic that it's like you have to have 2 people stand on different platforms, or like one person has to be in a shadow realm, another person in a light realm, and they're both doing stuff. So yeah, you actually have to have 2 people with brains in a group. Okay, one person cannot carry the entire thing. It requires 2. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna. Hopefully they're on board with demonstrating that. We did it earlier. It is actually part of the players challenge, the community challenge. Everybody needs to do that. Well, you get a weekly reward for doing it, but then, excuse me, there's going to be a reward later at the end of the season. Sorry, or later in the season, or when the challenge ends, for completing it every week. I'm not sure how many weeks it is, or maybe it's in the week. We'll find out. Maybe their wording's just bad on there. Who knows? Wouldn't be surprised. See, I haven't checked this in a while. Also need to finish my season. I think I'll be able to craft my first mythic once I do that. I got my first mythic yesterday. It was a Melted Heart of Selec with a Greater Affix. Didn't do damn thing for me. I turned it into a Spark, and now I believe I just got to. I've already killed all the bosses. 7 of 10. I need one more thing, and I'll get it. Okay. Fuck! Paragon Glyph. Sorry, viewer discretion advised. Paragon Glyph to 45. Holy shit. 8 ancestral unique items simultaneously. Oh, come on. Ancestral legendary. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 3 more. Unique. Ancestral unique. Ancestral unique. Fuck, not that. Ancestral unique. Don't think that's enough. I think I'm still 1 short. Right? But I might be 1 short. But I know where to get. I know there's a lot of things I can get. Heck, I could get it from O-Balls right here. Gloves.
When no one else would.
Gloves are focus, actually. I don't even know what focuses there are to use. I know there's a lot of gloves.
The winds. Fine quality. Well done.
Unique. Damn it. I need a unique with a star for ancestral, I believe.
The winds. Maybe you can sell it.
It's a decent Fist of Fate there. Odd how close together those are. Nah, not worth it. Yeah.
Forge awaits your return.
Gloves.
The wind's true. Then there can't be. Ah, fate smiles. That got more.
Alright, I need either an Ancestral Unique Gloves or an Ancestral Unique Focus. Or chest piece. Shit. One of those. Alright, it'll happen. Alright, what we got going on here? Let's see. So many people having fun out there. Let's see, so yeah, about to do some random stuff for some random shit. Let's see, priorities. I need to finish my season. I need to either get Ancestral Unique Chest, Focus, Gloves, one of those three, and I can finish my season. And then, or get a glyph to 45. But for Torment 3 and 4, I need to get all the glyphs to 45. Which, that comes from, oh yeah, if anybody's wondering, you got the symbol down here. You'll see it'll fill up when you get offering for that ability. And it'll happen when it fills up. Don't forget to drink potions. Crit damage and just doing one of these. Why not? Yeah, no shit. Here goes again already because some of the Spiritborn builds are so busted. If I can go out there and just farm some of your own mats, quit trying to just leech off everyone else. Probably copied some meta build and it's like, alright everybody, give me your shit. Alright. Let's see what we got. Saragar. Everybody's got to turn everything into a business. Whoop. Going this way. Alright, shit. Catastrophe. It still has the same bug, or I guess it's not really a bug, because it's just how it's designed. Your transmogs are applied to the slot, not the weapon itself. So that means whenever, let's see, where is it? Whenever I changed my weapon to the one-handed, it changed it. There we go. Boom. Alright, well right now I'm going to run some pits, try to level up some glyphs. Friend there just said, yeah, we can. As I'd sent them a message asking if they wanted to help me do some videos, demonstrate how much it sucks trying to get Forgotten Souls right now. In the meantime, I'm going to do Torment 3 right here. I did it earlier. I got one shot a few times. I mean, you know, I finished it fine because I was killing fine. Now, I do actually have a lot more survivability now, so we're going to give it a shot. See what happens. Son of a bitch. I'm going to restart the stream and label it Farming Forgotten Souls.